Like I said, the engine already provides the lighting information to the shaders. I'm going to copy one of these debug statements and we're going to use it here. So instead of all of the shading, we're going to just use the light colors from the sources. Let's call this artificial light color. So everything where no artificial light is touching will be black. And everything where artificial light is actually touching will be the color of the light. The lanterns, they actually are this yellowish color, so it does have this artificial light baked into it. Perfectly acceptable. This is kind of like the lighting model that the current version of the game uses. A flood fill algorithm. If there's something blocking the light, it will not let the light through. If there's nothing blocking, it will let the light through like full force. We can use this calculation for kind of like diffuse artificial light. So let's see what that looks like. We actually add it to the diffuse light like this. Boop. And the irradiance is currently the light color from the sky, which is good. That's kind of like your secondary light source. And then we add the color from the sources. I like it. Let's see what that looks like. So you can now kind of see, it's very subtle, but you can see that there's a little bit of yellowish light combating this shadow over here. You think that stronger light would be nice, but that's not what you actually want. What you want is to actually have this light reflect off of surfaces. Let's move the entire diffuse calculation, like from here to this part. So we say the irradiance is light color from the zenith plus the local light color from sources. And then the diffuse factor becomes irradiance times albedo. Again, it's very subtle, but it's supposed to be subtle. I feel that the light isn't being overpowering at the moment. I feel it's pretty good. These guards are just standing, well, guard. Let's debug one more time. I feel this is like very good lighting information to start working with. We're going to assume that the light color from sources, it's absolutely perfect. We move the irradiance to this term over here and we removed it from the pre-filtered color. That pre-filtered color is actually the reflection color. So you could say like if there's a light around, like a metal would probably reflect some of that. So what if we spawn this fighter near this lantern? These like grayish armor pieces under the metal. They are affected by the lamp and his face is, but the metals aren't. So the question is, like, do we kind of want to simulate that effect by using the light color from the sources in the pre-filtered color as well? So we can say pre-filtered color plus is local light color from sources, like this, and then it will kind of like take that light into account when reflecting metals. So I think it's a bit too strong, but we just like have this. Usually when finding values for aesthetics, it's best to double or either halve them. It's like a binary search. If it's an in-between value, you can always tweak that later on. So this is somewhere in between. I think it's a little bit too strong still. Also, his face is starting to get a little bit blown out. What happened to your face, bro? Let's go with a quarter. It just picks up a little bit of this this lamp. Let's go with a third then.
No time to waste, let's go.
Yeah, this is perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. You can see some of the off gray coloring. Maybe the roughness should actually play part in this. So what if we actually multiply by the material roughness instead? But can we explain this to our future selves? It's like in 2 years, if we revisit this code base and it says add artificial light to the reflection color. Does this make any sense at all? If you want to know where these come from, it's learnopengl.com. So this website contains a lot of like OpenGL rendering tips and tricks. And if you go to advanced lighting or PBR here, there's all kinds of things that you can learn here. And it's a pretty good site. Let's focus for now on getting the artificial light going.